back to the original graphics, which if it's a combination drill and route, it shows both the drill and the route. If it's just one or the other, it will just show what is actually in the program. And whatever's on displayed here is what will be run. If there was a hole missing or a part missing or a segment not shown on here, when you ran that job, it will not be there. So you can check visually, is the machine going to do approximately what you think it should be doing by simply glancing at this screen display. And I've already showed you, you can magnify any portion of it to whatever degree you need to verify hole locations, segment locations, hole sizes, even hole counts. I'll show you in this particular case, if we press F5 for tools, this job has 12,744 holes. That is dead accurate. That's the result of the computer counting the holes as it was loaded. It has, interesting, it's got 17 tools, of which it looks like only the very last one is actually a router bit. All the rest appear to be drill bits. And the hole counts are given here for each of the tools. In addition, if I wanted, I could turn off the routing part. I could turn off any combination of holes. I'm looking for something that would make sense. What I've done is turn off all of the tools except T2, which is a 3.3 millimeter, 129 thousandths, and there's apparently 1,157 holes. Now if I go back to the video display, which by using the lower left corner tells you how to do it, this is only that one particular tool. This is all the hits with that particular tool. And if you told it to drill right now, it would just drill those holes. It would forget or skip all the other tools that I turned off. When I went to that page, I can turn on and off any combination that I care to. Now I've got a situation where I would have tool T2 and tool 13. If we went back to the video, it would show you just that, and it would drill just those holes. Where this can be really useful is if you want to drill just tooling holes in your panels. You can display the entire graphic display of the drilling program, turn off all the tools except typically T1, which is tooling. It'll go out and drill just T2, put those holes in, and you're done. You do not have to send the job back to CAM to create a new drilling program just for tooling. Just turn off whatever it is you don't need and drill the rest. Okay, now, if we want to go back, if we want to do another job, I'm going to go back to the main menu now. And again, when I hit enter, that's the job I have. Let's say that's not what I want to run. So I tell it no. Now, if you know the name of the file, the drill or route file, you can simply type it in on the keyboard. If you don't know, or if you think you know it and the computer keeps saying it's not there, if you press enter, this will give you a list of all of the jobs, all of the drill and route programs that are currently on the file server. And you can come over and pick up any one you want. I have no idea what this is, but we'll bring it up and take a look at it. Okay, the job number is 1334 1TC2. It has 11 tools. And here's what it looks like. A little weird, isn't it? Okay, that's the complete display. Again, here's the name of the file. F5 gives me hole counts and segment counts. Again, it's relatively short. There's only 443 holes in this one. Here are the hits for each of the various tools. And as I said, you can select any combination of those to drill if you care to, instead of drilling the entire job. We can also do one other thing. Let's say we want to drill just part of this. I don't know quite what's going on up here. I want to find out. So what I'm going to do is move the mouse over, left click the mouse, which centers the image on the screen. Now I'm going to magnify it. Okay, this is interesting. We have a route program which also has drills at either end of it. Now, if I just wanted to do this one part, what I could do is create a window around it. Okay, the color's faded out a little bit. Oh, thank you. So I'm not reaching over in front of the camera. Okay, now if you notice, the outline of the part has changed to red. That means that if we told it to route just the selected segments, going back and looking at the whole panel, what it would do, it would just run up, route that one single part, and go back to part position. So I can select any combination of holes and segments to route. And I could even, if I cared to, I could establish a different sequence for routing. When you put something in a window, the first window is what will get routed first. The next window you create will get routed second. The third window would get created, routed in that order. If you needed to change the order that the panel is routed in, you can do it by simply selecting the parts in the order that you want them routed. One of the uses for this is if you're using pinless routing where the last parts on the panel may tend to shift when you route them, there may be a different sequence in which you can route them which will minimize the possibility of damage for the parts shifting under the cutter. You can do it through here easily without changing the routing program at all. Your master route program, as it came from the CAM department, stays exactly the same. In addition, if you wanted, you could save that new routing program with a slightly different name, put it back on the server, and your guys in the CAM department could take a look at it and maybe modify what they've done, or at least you would have a record of exactly what changes you may have made. That is probably enough for now. There's a lot more that I could cover, but I think that's probably enough right now.